Hello, we're from UCL Accommodation, and in this video we're going to be discussing how to use the application portal as a postgraduate. Before you begin, make sure you've read the eligibility criteria, hall locations and room prices on the UCL Accommodation website, and have made sure to include travel costs in your budget. If you have additional requirements, make sure you have your supporting evidence in an electronic format ready to upload. If you're not sure about anything, the best place to find information is on the UCL Accommodation website, where you can watch our video on applying to UCL Accommodation as a postgraduate. Links are in the description. Once you're ready, the first thing you need to do is log in to the UCL Accommodation Portal. Once you've done that, this is the page you will see. Select the three lines or the application link in the top left corner, as shown by the red arrow. A drop-down list will appear. Select Application. A term selector page will open. You need to select PG 2024 to 2025, 50.57 weeks, as shown by the red arrow. This will take you to the portal welcome screen, which looks like this. On the left side, you have a navigation list with different types of circles next to each page to show your progress. A page with an open blue circle, like the one next to Welcome, means this is the page you are currently on. A page with a solid blue circle is an incomplete page. A page with a blue circle and a tick in the middle means you have completed the page. After reading all the information on the Welcome page, press Save and Continue. The next page will ask you whether you have studied at university in London previously. It's important you fill out this information accurately, or your application will be invalidated. Click on the drop-down and select either Yes or No. Once you have done this, press Save and Continue. You will then see guidance on additional requirements. Check this guidance carefully before continuing to the next page. You'll then be asked to fill out information about whether you have additional requirements. The options are disability, health condition, being care experienced, and being estranged. Each option has a drop-down. In this case, the disability example has been selected. If you select Yes on any of the drop-downs, the next page you see will ask you for supporting evidence. In this example, because we selected Yes to disability, we see the page which asks us for supporting evidence. To be uploaded, your evidence must be in a .pdf, .doc, or .docx format. Your evidence must also comply with other criteria, which is listed on the UCL Accommodation website. After you have submitted your supporting evidence, or if you have said no to having additional requirements, you will see the following page on selecting maximum weekly rent. You will need to ensure that your maximum weekly rent considers travel costs in your overall budget. Please note that while we will try to meet your maximum weekly rent, we may not be able to do so. Next is a very important page to get right. Unlike the other pages, which you can always go back to edit, if you make a mistake here, you'll have to cancel your application and start all over again, so it's best to get it right the first time. You'll be asked to select the type of accommodation you're applying for. In the drop-down shown, you can select from couple, family, and single. Please double-check that you have selected the right option. Again, if you get this wrong, you will have to cancel your application and start again. Next, you'll be shown guidance on room preferences. Make sure to read it carefully. If you are studying at UCL East, please select the checkbox shown by the red arrow. While you will still follow the usual application process as all other applicants, it is helpful for us to know where your course is located. On the next page, you will be able to select your room preferences, starting with your first choice. This is 3 steps. First, on the drop-down shown, select the hall that is your first choice. Next, select your first choice room type. You should then press Add Preference as shown. We recommend you add at least 2 preferences to help us with allocating you. You can have a total of 5 preferences, repeating the steps on the previous 2 slides as needed. Ensure that your first choice is at the top of the list. Next, you will be asked for consent to share information in your application with a nominated person or persons. A nominated person could be a parent, guardian, carer, or partner, for example, with whom you want UCL Accommodation to discuss your application. This step is entirely optional, and no information will be shared with any third parties unless you consent. If you do wish to share your information with the nominated third party, please tick the checkbox shown. If you do choose to share your information, after pressing Continue, you will be asked to provide details for your nominated person. After you have provided these details, or if you did not consent to sharing information, you will see the Application Review page. Here, all the information you have provided is shown in a single summary page. Please scroll all the way down. Double-check everything is correct and all supporting evidence is uploaded if you have additional requirements. If you need to change anything, select the appropriate page using the navigation list on the left. You cannot edit an application after it is submitted. You will have to cancel your application and resubmit a new one, so it's best to get it right the first time. Incorrect or inaccurate information on your application will cause its processing to be delayed. Once you are sure everything is correct, click Submit. Once you've submitted, you'll see the application status page, which will provide a summary of everything you've submitted. And you're done! Offers for postgraduates will be sent out between April and August if you meet the eligibility criteria for a prioritised place in halls. During this time, please make sure to regularly check your email, including spam, for an offer. Otherwise, you may miss your offer. You can always log into the portal to check the status of your application. As previously mentioned, if, for whatever reason, you wish to change anything on your application, you will need to cancel your application and start again. Please note that cancelling your application and starting again will reset the date your application was submitted, which will delay its processing. It's best to get everything right the first time. For any further questions about UCL accommodation, please see our other videos or check out our website, www.ucl.ac.uk/accommodation. Thank you for watching.